Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do a quick little video, just because I haven't seen one on YouTube of how to do it on this bike, pretty much the whole, existence of my channel, basically. Basically today we're just gonna do a oil change on my 2013 MV Agusta F4. Now it's relatively simple. I mean, it's just a little bit different than your average, oil change. So I've already let it warm up for the recommended like 5 minutes, and it's cooling down now. So we're gonna go ahead, strip the fairings off of it. That way we can, drain all the oil and stuff. And it's relatively easy. Everything that we need is pretty much right here. So, you have your oil filter, your little copper rings, and then this little gasket. I'll show you guys where that goes. It's weird. It's a really weird shape to the gasket too, like little weird indents and stuff, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, take these fairings off, and then we'll get straight into it. Alright guys, so now that all the fairings and stuff are off and over there, you're just going to be looking for this right here. So there are, I don't know if you guys can really see it, there you go. But yeah, there are 4 screws right there, but obviously, take the drain plug out first. So we're gonna go ahead, take the drain plug out. I'll put on the screen what size all these drain plugs and all these are. If not, I'll just say it in the video. But yeah, you just need to take this out and then let it drain, and then you can take these 4 bolts out. Okay guys, as you can see, I took the drain plug out, and I'm just letting it, drain right now. So you're gonna need a 10 millimeter to take the drain plug out, and it's also the same size on this side. So they're both, once again, 10 mil for both drain plugs, or the drain plug and the filler cap. Why I don't know. That's just what MV did. But what I did was I just put this in there, and then I just used a rubber mallet to just tap it until it came loose. And then here is the drain plug. As you can see, there's this little silver washer. Like I said, we have those over there. So basically you're just gonna take one of these, put it on here, and then you're free to put this back in. There's actually, let me show you. Obviously filler caps have a gasket on them as well. I actually need to replace mine. I'll probably go to Moto Forza and pick one up, because as you can see, right there, yeah, right there where my thumb is, there's a little gash there. So I'll probably just go get one. It's gonna go to Moto Forza anyway for service soon. This is the small service before the big service, because that's just how MVs are. They have one small service, then it's a big service, small service, big service, small service, big service, and it just alternates. So this is just me doing the small stuff, because it doesn't make sense to take your bike to a dealer for an oil change, because it takes like maybe an hour of your time if you take your time. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna drop back down here, we're gonna take out those 4 bolts, and I'll show you guys what that all looks like, because once again, these are the second gens. They don't have the old style oil filters, they have the cone ones. So let me just take this off real quick so I can show you. But yeah, like this is the filter, and then it has a little spring that goes with it. I'll show you guys when I take the old one out. But yeah, these are the oil filters that they use on the second gen. All right, so while this is draining, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys. So all you need is just like, you know, the small ratchet and mill, and that's all you need to take out those. You just have to kind of wait for it to drain a little bit, or you can just go ahead and do what I'm gonna do and just go ahead and, you know, just keep pushing and take it out. All right guys, so this right here is the bottom piece where we took the screws out. That basically that spring right there that you guys see, yeah, like you can see, that's the orientation of how the oil filter is actually going to go in. Basically that spring just pushes up against this, it keeps the oil filter in place. As you can see, this is where that weird little gasket goes. So we're going to go ahead and pop this off and put the new one on, and then I already went ahead and replaced that little washer, the little crush washer on the drain plug. So we're going to go ahead and take out the actual oil filter now, because it's still, you know, still hanging up in there. So I'm just pull it down. When you actually go to put these in, make sure that the spring is actually already in this little like groove, because it'll just make it easier to put in. And on top of that, like when you push this in, you should hear like kind of like a clicking sound, and that lets you know that it's in there how it's supposed to be and everything's all good. Okay guys, so as you can see, I already have the old filter out. Basically what I did was, I don't think you guys could see it last time, but move this out the way. But basically, like, there's like a gap right in here, like this little like shelf type deal right here. There's enough space in there like for you to basically just use like a flathead or even some needle noses like I did, and you can just like kind of go in at an angle. And if you basically that's great. But basically if you just get it to grab like the metal lip on the bottom, then and just push down, it'll just pop out. So that's what I did. So, you know, as you can see, like I already have these ready, like prepped and everything. So we're just gonna throw in the filter. For whatever reason, if the spring comes off, like here, let me see if I can get it to do it right now. Yeah. All right. All you have to do is just kind of just push down on it a little bit. So, well, push down and twist. So push down, twist, and then it locks back in. And then now all you do, flip it upside down, and we're gonna shove it up here. So I'm just gonna put just a little bit on here, like just a little bit on here, so it kind of just goes in a little bit smoother. And then now we should be able to just go up under here like this, feel around, and like you'll be able to tell like where the little nipple is, and then you just keep pushing, and then, as I said, normally it makes like a little clicking sound. Alrighty, so now that we got everything in there, now it's just like, you know, reverse process. So we're just gonna put the cover back on, you know, put these screws back in, put the drain plug back in, and then we're gonna fill her up. Also, another thing to really take into account is, since you have that that gasket, the best way to actually like put these bolts back on is to, you know, like just say like start with this one and screw it in a decent amount, like not too much, and then go over here to this back one, do the same thing, and then, you know, just kind of, you know, alternate and like you know, diagonal pattern. So like here, and then here, and then here, and just keep doing that, because like you don't want to, you know, put all the pressure here and then the gasket starts to warp when you do this one, or, you know, this one or this one. So just kind of alternate back and forth between, like, you know, a pattern like this, and just keep doing that until, you know, they're all, you know, tighten, you know, where they need to be. So like I said, there's no reason for you guys to have to take it to a shop. Like, it's very, very simple, and it's, you know, an hour of your time, if that, you know, depending on how long it takes you. But as far as the oil, everyone on the forums always recommended, like, you know, Motul 10W60 with ester. Alright guys, so we pretty much just knocked out some, you know, pretty basic maintenance, you know, simple oil change on the F4. So I'll probably be doing more maintenance videos because, you know, I haven't done the spark plugs on this myself yet, so I'll probably end up doing that too. I actually have them over there on the shelf. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today, but honestly I probably won't. The plugs just got changed when I got the big service done, so they should be fine. But yeah, pretty much she's done. I'll just throw the fairings and stuff back on, but, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, put that in the video. You guys have seen me tear this bike down so many times now that, you know, it's kind of redundant. So with that being said, thank you guys. I appreciate all the love and support. I'm just gonna clean up now, and I'll see you guys in the next one.